Welcome to the Ladies Lounge.
Hey, I have a topic for you guys, and I thought it was really interesting. So basically, he said that he feels that, his girl doesn't really give him the compliments that he would like, or, sometimes even the attention that he would like. So, how do we hype up our man? Should we hype up our man? In his defense, he feels like yes, because if he does it all the time, he should receive that back.
It should go both
Um,
ways.
right. And so I don't know, do you do that? Because I was trying to think, like, have I ever hyped up my dude? I don't
Yes.
know.
So I want to say it is very important for sure. And it sucks when you don't have that in a relationship, because just how women love getting that attention, and when men pay attention to details, a lot of us, we request that right off the bat. Like, I need you to show me you care. I need you to pump me up. I've had,
Mhm.
during the time where me and my boyfriend were kind of off a little bit, and we took a
Mhm.
break, or we were drifting apart before we even split up. We were drifting apart. One of the main things was that I felt he wasn't appreciating me enough. Like, he wasn't showing me. You start gaining these insecurities because you're not getting it from your partner a lot of the time,
Right.
not all the time. And I
Right.
felt like I was getting insecure because I'm like, I got all these dudes, and not to like toot my own horn, but because of what I do, I get a lot of attention. And in my head, I'm like, how come I get so much attention, but I don't even get that from my own man? And then I
Mm.
realized, like, we were drifting apart because of that. And I am, in my head, like, why doesn't he do that? Why doesn't he do this? But then I realized I also wasn't doing it. And when we actually got
Mm.
to that topic, when we actually opened up to each other, I
Mm.
didn't realize that I wasn't doing it either. So here I am
Mm.
requesting these things, and then I really wasn't. And it's true. I think back now, and why I wasn't open to, like, say the cute things anymore, like, you look good. Like, I wasn't doing it
Mhm.
anymore. And I'll be honest with you, I think the pivotal point in our relationship, when that started, was
Mhm.
when we got too comfortable. We got so comfortable
Mm.
that when it was time to dress up and stuff, we didn't. I think he would even do it a little bit more than I would, and I just felt like it wasn't enough. And I'm like, here I am requesting all these things, and I wasn't doing it anymore. We
Mhm.
already had the fights. We've already had some, big arguments where we almost broke up before. So when all
Mhm.
that started to happen, we started drifting apart, and I wasn't showing them that,
Mhm.
you know, the little things. Like, guys love it when you tell them, oh, damn, babe, the haircut look good. Little things
Mhm.
like that will go a long way. Or like, you get home from work tired as hell, and you have the food ready, not because you're a woman and you gotta cook, but because you want to do
Mhm.
that for your man, to let him know, like, I got you, babe. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Babe, I know you're
Mhm.
tired, but man, even though you're tired, you look good in that uniform, or you look good. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Those things, even though I think mostly as women, we feel like it's something that we need. Men need it
Mhm.
just as much. So I think it's
Yeah.
very important. And I think if you are in a situation where you've been with someone for so long and you're comfortable, like I was, hey, shit,
Mhm.
initiate it. Talk to him
Right.
about it and say, you know what, I realize that I'm not showing you as much as affection as I used to, or I'm not telling
Mhm.
you, that you look good, but I also feel like you're not either. Now, I'm not here to
Mm.
point the finger. I'm here to tell you, let's make it better. Let's make it right. Let's
Right.
actually get ready to go on dates so that I can, have a
Mhm.
reason to dress up, and you have a reason to dress up, and we have a reason to compliment each other. I
Yep.
think with this, I would have to say communication is key. Like, you
Mhm.
gotta communicate these things, because remember I told you, the more you hold things in, or the more you put things aside, the more you're
Mhm.
actually creating distance between each other. And neither one
Right.
of you guys understand why, because you both
Right.
are in your heads instead of communicating with each other what you actually feel. What do you think?
Yeah. I agree 1,000%. And I think because, I don't really have to worry about somebody right now. And so I had to think back, like, okay, did I do this to guys? I think I do. I think the way I show, I guess, that I appreciate them, or my compliments to them, are more on a like emotional, level. Like, I more tell them, like, yes, if they smell good, if they look good, whatever. But it's more about, wow, I noticed how you handled that situation. Like, I'm so proud of you. Or if they accomplish, a goal, like, I go all out for them to celebrate for them. Um, and constantly, like, reminding them that they're doing a good job of whatever it is. If they're, you know, just being a good friend to me. I always try to remind him, like, thank you so much for always being there for me when I need you. But, you know, I do believe that guys also need that boost of confidence. So I need to get better at the, like, dang, baby, you looking fine today. Cause I'm more like, I have no problem, you know, praising my man and making him feel good about himself. But like I said, I think for me, it's more of like an emotional thing. So every guy, you know, every guy needs that little boost of confidence. So I think who better than his girl,
right?
You know?
I think with that being said, like what you said and what I said is two different things, but it's actually both are very important. Like I was talking about looks, but you're right. On another tip, like some women aren't given that praise of like, what'd you do at work today, babe? Oh man, I ended up saving the day because I did this and that. This is where you come in and say, I'm proud of you, babe. Like, I bet you, even if you say things like this, and I know because my man has told me before, like, I appreciate that. When you say things like, man, babe, they're so lucky to have you at work. And you ain't even got to sound cheesy like that. Like, if I'm being honest, that's not how I fucking talk to my man. I'll be something like, damn, babe, you do get down. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll say some shit like, nah, babe, for real though, like you're big headed and all, but you should be because like they fuck with you at work. That's really how, like, it's an underhand compliment. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't want to also come off as cheesy. Like, just keep it real. Right. When you talk to your man, just appreciate the little things. Like Angie said, you know, and guys love that. If you notice that they're killing it at work, if whether it's numbers or, you know, moving up, climbing the ladder, appreciate them. And like Angie said, celebrate them. Because a lot of the times, I think 9 times out of 10, most men don't celebrate their own accomplishments. And although guys are like, you know, I don't need all that, they do appreciate it when you do it for them. So like if you don't take them out to dinner, babe, you know what? You deserve not only some good head, but some good dinner. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like those things are important. And I hate that, you know, I feel like I always go back to sex, but it is a big deal, especially when you've been in a relationship for so long. It's a big deal to, you know, spice it up. And that's a good opportunity, especially if, say, you haven't had sex in a minute, you know, that's a perfect time for you to be like, babe, you know what? They fuck with you at work. I fuck with you at home. And tonight I owe you. I owe you. Like one up each other like that. I just think it's dope. So yes, it is a looks thing. Guys love when you physically tell them they look good. When you tell them like, damn, babe, is that a 6-pack coming in? Like they love that shit, right? And if there's a man out there who disagrees, please let us know if we're wrong. Cause I feel like you would like both the emotional side, the appreciating them for what they do at work or what they do at home. And then also appreciating, you know, their physical. Cause just as much as we like to be like my butt getting big, they like that shit too. They like that shit too. So